Edgerton High School Alternative Program, Option 2, Civics, Chapter 25, Responsibilities as a Citizen. Learning objectives. The students will be able to explain how our rights as Americans bring responsibilities as citizens, describe 4 responsibilities most citizens have, and describe the different kinds of taxes governments collect and what they pay for. Words to know. Responsibility, something a person must do. Census, an official count of the people in a country, also collected information on their ages, backgrounds, and jobs. Tax, money paid to the federal, state, and local governments. Income, money that a person earns. Responsibility under our Constitution. Under the Constitution, you may have rights and freedoms. However, the laws also give you some responsibilities. You take on these responsibilities in exchange for the rights you get. For example, your right to a fair trial gives you the power to call witnesses to help you win your case. Your responsibility, in turn, is to tell what you know if other people call you as a witness. Some responsibilities you carry out of your own free will. Voting is one of those. Voting is very important, but no one can force you to do it. The following responsibilities you must carry out by law, even if you do not want to. These responsibilities have to do with protecting other people's rights as well as your own. Participation in a trial. You may be called upon to play a part in protecting the rights of an accused person. If you get a court order to appeal at a trial as a witness, you must appear. When you are called to tell what you know, you must tell the truth. If you do not appear or do not tell the truth, you may be arrested and put in jail. You may also be called to serve on a jury. If you are called for jury duty, you must report. If you have a job, your boss must let you go. You cannot lose your job for serving on a jury. Registration for the armed forces. Men 18 years old must register with the Selective Service. This office keeps lists of men who could be called into the armed forces. Currently, the government does not call people into the armed forces and military service. It is only on a voluntary basis. The law, however, says that men must register anyway. Provide information to the government. You have a responsibility to give the government some facts about yourself. The government needs this information to carry out its work. A paper needs to be filled out for every birth, death, marriage, and other important events. Additionally, every 10 years, the federal government takes a census. In a census, everyone in the United States is asked questions. You are asked about where you live, what you do, your family, your age, your background, and other things. In exchange for your answers, the government promises to keep the information confidential. Taxes. Everyone has the responsibility to pay taxes. You have no choice, and if you do not pay your taxes, you are breaking the law and may be fined or jailed. Taxes are the money paid to federal, state, and local governments in order to guarantee your rights. They protect your safety. They help to keep your neighborhoods clean. They build and maintain roads and libraries. They run schools and hospitals. The Constitution gives governments the power to raise the money they need through taxes. You may not always agree with the way that the tax money is being spent, but you still must pay. Different types of taxes. There's an income tax, which is a yearly federal and or state taxes collected from the money you earn. This federal tax pays for most of the federal government's work. Sales tax. This tax is included in most things you buy. Food is not usually taxed. States get most of this money to pay for government, parks, police, schools, highways, dams, and bridges. Property tax. A local government charge on land and buildings. The more a property is worth, the higher the tax. These funds go to help pay for police, firefighters, roads, hospitals, schools, libraries, and parks. Census. Censuses are conducted every 10 years using questions similar to the ones below. How many people live in your household? How many adult men live in your household? How many adult women live in your household? How many male children under the age of 18 live in your household? How many female children under the age of 18 live in your household? What is the religion of your family? What is the nationality of your family? What are the occupations of the adults living in your household? Do any of the children under the age of 18 have occupations? What are these occupations? Does your family live in a single housing unit, house, or a multiple family dwelling, like an apartment building? Summary. Under the Constitution, you have many rights and freedoms. The law also gives you some responsibilities. Some responsibilities you carry out of your own free will. Other responsibilities must be carried out by law. Government collects taxes to pay for the work they do. Income tax is the main source of money for the federal government. State sales tax is the main source of money for the state government. And property tax is the main source of money for local government. Here is your quiz. Good luck and see you in class.